What's going on here? Back here with another video. Big Jake here. Today I'll be showing you guys a little bit of my doll collection. I'll be telling you guys the stories behind the dolls, where I purchased them, and a little bit of the stories behind it. They do have a little bit of history behind it and where I got them from. These dolls, to me, I think they might be haunted. I don't really investigate them much, but I should probably. But maybe in the future I'll post some videos of those clips of me maybe investigating these dolls. If that's something maybe you guys would like, just let me know in the comments down below. But for right now, I'm gonna tell you the history of these dolls and where I got them from and how old these dolls are. It's very interesting to know how old these dolls are. Some of these dolls I have, they look fairly new. There is one doll I purchased a while back. It's very old. It's like cracking. I do know the story behind it and how old these are, but I'll be showing you guys that in the next clip right now. Peace. So we are here back. This is the second part of the doll video series, or not a series, but the video I was gonna put in the second clip. This video I'll be explaining the story of these dolls. Here we go. So hello guys, back here. This is the doll part where I show you all of my doll collection. These are all my dolls that I've collected in the past. So here's the story of the first doll. So the first doll I purchased at an antique store in my city. It was drawn to my attention to bring it home. I was connected to it. The second doll I got at the same antique store, and I was also connected to this doll very much as the first doll. This third doll I found at my work, and something told me to bring it home and investigate it, and also bring it to my exploring trips. This fourth doll I got while I was exploring in the desert, and I got it at an antique store in the desert. I wanted to bring it home, also to bring this doll to home. It seemed like it needed a home with my other ones. This fifth doll I got at a museum in Burbank. It's from 1911 and it had a haunting to it. So I brought it home to investigate it. It also is the oldest doll in my collection, and the eyes also open and close. So this is the doll that the eyes open and close. This one right here, as you can tell, the details of it, the outside of it is like cracking, but her eyes do open and close. This is the set. So it goes from first, second, third, fourth, and fifth doll. So as the story I was reading, it goes from first to fifth, and so this fourth doll here, I got at the antique store in the desert in Victorville. This one right here, I got at my work. So that's one I was telling you about that I was investigating, and that was my first doll I have ever purchased. I would bring it to my investigations when I started investigating. And then this doll I got at the same antique store I got this first one. But this one, it has a authentication of a collectibles edition. I don't know if you could see that or not, but it's made in Taiwan and it's made in 1991. But yeah, all these dolls, these two I got at an antique store. This one I got at my work. That one I got at an antique store, and this one I got in a museum in Burbank. This one is the one that has a haunting to it. This one it's very sometimes active, but not very active. This one is pretty active. The arms do like go down and up sometimes. If I put them up, I come out here the next day and they're down. But yeah, she's very old. Her clothes are like falling apart, as you can see. And this doll actually has a story it came with in the box. This blue doll right here has a story. If you guys want to read it, I don't know if you can see it or not, but if you want, you can pause it, or I can tell you the story behind it. So the story goes that his name is Stevie, and he's getting a bit of reputation as a little terror, a term always used with a great affection by his parents and grandparents. Today is just passed on, and Stevie is at it again, crawling out of bed, and Stevie toddles down the hall to the bathroom and heads straight for the toilet paper. He pulls it at it a bit when sprung to the floor. Stevie scoops it up and then runs down the hallway, giggling with delight. Oops, is that a yawning mommy standing in the bathroom doorway? no matter Stevie's having such fun, that he runs past her as if it to say he's been caught in the act, but having such good time that she really let paper and all, and they both laughed together. So that's the story. And also, guys, for the story behind how active these dolls are, not all of them are active, but I would say this one, sometimes this one is active. This one is very active here. But the first one I'm going to explain here, I have these motion censored toy balls that I use, that I sit right here, and sometimes they'll go off by themselves if I'm like not in the room. And sometimes it does look like, if you look close, you can kind of tell it has like tears in its eyes. I don't know if you can see it on camera, but from far away behind camera, it looks like he has tears in the corner of his eyes right there. But this one, it will motion sensor the balls. It'll make them go off. This one, it will talk in the spirit box, and it will say like words, and you can hear like a little girl's voice. In the spirit box I used for investigations. This one I haven't got to investigate just yet. But when I do purchase these dolls, I do acclimate them, and I do get them used to all these other dolls, because as you I don't know if you know or not, but dolls do have spirits in them, and you do have to get them used to all the other spirits so they can get used to playing with each other. But this one, like I said before in the video before, this one does the arms do go down sometimes. I do have to put them back up because I don't want them to get ruined. The doll, as you can see, like the doll's already falling apart, and she does have teeth right there. You probably can't see them, but she has teeth. And when you tilt the doll, the eyes close, as you can see. Look, her eyes close and then they open back up. So you guys might think that's pretty creepy, but I like these dolls. These are my favorite. I am trying to add more to my collection, so hopefully my collection will grow here in the future. But if I do add any more dolls to my collection here in the future, I would definitely record that. So, but yeah, that's the story behind all my dolls. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace. Also, guys, I forgot to mention in the last video I made of the story behind all my dolls, I did forget to mention that one of the dolls, a few weeks ago or a couple days ago, I was cutting my hair on my own, and I had this handheld mirror on top of the doll's head, and I came back. Something told me to go back in the room and check something, and the next day I went to go check on the doll, and I found one of the mirrors that I was using, the handheld mirror. It fell off the doll's head, landed on the floor, and the mirror shattered. It shattered into pieces. So I just thought I would add that into the clip. I forgot to tell you guys in the last clip I made. Peace.